Hey, this is Joey with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to look at a 1980 Honda Prelude. So I think we'll go to grid map to start things off. Alright, now that grid map has loaded up, we can go ahead and pull out the 1980 Honda Prelude. And the best way I know to do this is just to click brand and then Honda. And there it is. So I think we'll look at the first version, which is the default one, and we'll look at it in the stock colors. Factory colors, let's look at one in Cheyenne Gold, which kind of looks like light brown. And there it is. We'll just take a quick look at the exterior. It's very highly detailed. The guy who made it worked at least 2 months on this thing. When you zoom in, you can really see the little details. Like on the front bumper there. You see how there's this little thing? I don't know what that is, but it's there. It's like a bumper clip. Although the bumper is down here. We'll just take a quick look at the exterior. The wheels are really well detailed. You can actually read what it says. This says Bridgestone. There's the 80s Honda logo right there. Just really nice little details. The interior is also very well detailed. We'll just take a look at that. The gauges do function. Oops, I have the sound off for some reason. The gauges do function and the pedals move. The steering wheel also spins. Not that much though, which is kind of funny. Whoops. Doesn't turn that much. It just turns a little bit. The turn signal lever moves, and do the gauges light up on the inside? No, not yet, but that might be something that could be changed in the future version. This is version 1 of the mod, so yeah. Here are the lights. They do function. You have some brake lights, and you have some headlights, or some lights that come on when you turn the headlights on, and the headlights also function. These are actually just the normal lights down here, and these are the brights. And the blinkers, they function, both of them. I just put the hazards on so you can see both of them function. I believe the reverse lights also function as well. Hello, car. Come on. Oh, I'm still in manual mode. Yeah, the reverse lights still function, or do function. Yeah, that's the lights and just a quick look at the car itself. Now let's do some crashing, because the J-beam is fully done. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing a video for this car. Just go ahead and crash it, and there's your first look at some damage to the car. And look, you can also see the engine. The engine is also really well detailed. I know the car is beat up. Let's actually just take a look at the engine. Crash wise, I don't notice any oddities that often, which is good. And for some reason the menu is doing that weird glitch where I can't select any of the parts. So yeah, well, anyway, the underside has also been fully done. The suspension is fully modeled. It has an exhaust pipe too, so the model itself is really well detailed, which is what I like about this thing, because this is actually kind of like a stock vehicle, if not better. I know the developers are working on, I think it's called the Bishu 200BX, And it supposedly has a really well-detailed engine bay. And there's some more damage. The taillights are going through the trunk lid, but other than that, seems to have done a pretty good job. Nothing too odd. But I'm just gonna do some more crashing with this thing. You know, see how durable it is. Didn't survive that one jump, but I bet it will survive this little jump here. Yeah, you can still keep driving. We'll try to do this loop. Need a better camera angle. Look at the mirrors on the hood. That looks so unusual to me because I'm used to the mirrors being on the doors. Oh no! The car stalled out. Smash. Oh, the car would still drive if it wasn't broken. Or upside down. How beat up does the back end get? I haven't actually ever tested the back end damage that much. Let's just go ahead and back into this ramp here. Camera, stop it. There we go. Don't notice anything too odd. Let's crash it some more. Still going. I'm only doing light hits right now, because I don't... Oh, that broke the car. That was just a light hit, too. And that broke it. Wow. Well, let's move on to the next version, because this is probably going to be a long video. Next up, we'll look at the JDM-B18C Type R VTEC 200 horsepower. Let's use a different color. Let's use Victoria Red. Well, one thing I already noticed is there's like some fender flares on the side here. The wheels are different, and there are no bumpers either. And I think the engine is different too. Let's see, hood. Oh, that's right. Oh, I know what we could do. I should have done this for the other one. We just hit break all hinges, and nothing happens. Oh wait, there they go. Let's let the hood fall off. Come on. I want to see the engine. I'm just going to do a light hit. There we go. You can see the engine is really well detailed. No, it's got those little cords. Where's my mouse? There it is. It's got little cords. Stop that camera. I need to stop the car. There we go. It's got little cords, and it has it says Honda on the engine bay, VTEC, DOHC. So just really well detailed model. Alright, let's look at the next version. Current vehicle. JDM B18 Type R VTEC 200 horsepower manual. I think it's the same version that we just had, only it has a different wheel covers, or wheels. Yeah, it just has different wheels. That's the only difference I see. Maybe the engine is different too. Let's break all hinges again. Whoops, I pressed the button too many times. Did I click it? There we go. Oh, the parking brake is on, that's why it's going all slow. Yeah, there we go. There's the hood. It flew off. No, just the wheels are different. Oh goodness. That wheel does not look healthy. Reset. Alright, let's get a new car. Or another version of the same car. JDMB18C sleeper version. This looks like the normal car. Yeah, just looks like the normal car. Go ahead and crash it some more. And actually, since this looks like the normal car, we could go ahead and look at the engine details. Oh, hey, look. Why is it called a sleeper version if it has a VTEC engine? I don't know. The default version I know had a different engine though. Anyway, that's interesting. 1.6 EL i4 80 horsepower front wheel drive 1 Watanabe. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever actually seen a real 1980 Honda Prelude. But, I would assume this car handles realistically. So it's sort of like I'm driving it. But not quite. No interior differences. I'm pretty sure the interior is the same on all of the cars versions. Want to look at the engine. Yes, I was right. The default one did have a different engine, but now you can actually see it. This is the same engine that was in the default one, in case you're wondering. Oh no, we're falling off the... Oh well. Still look at the engine. You see, it's really well detailed. Anyway. And one thing that's nice is that, even though it's really well detailed, it doesn't actually have any impact on my frames per second at all. 1.6 EL i4 80 horsepower front wheel drive. This one has some different rims. Looks like just some steelies. Interior is the same. Yeah, it's the same. Let's look at the engine and see if there's any difference. One thing I like is that the car doesn't look very glitchy when it crashes. Speaking of crashes, we haven't crashed in a while. Then I want to look at the engine first. Same engine we just saw. Alright, let's crash in slow-mo. Not that slow. 8 times should do the trick. Hopefully I can turn in time to hit that cube. Yes, I can. Alright. Move the camera. And boom. Smash. It was broken. Alright, let's look at the next version. I think this one is the last version. No, there's 2 more. 1.6 EL i4 80 horsepower front wheel drive. Yeah, this one just has the normal wheels. And engine is the one we saw just now, so Let's just crash this thing some more. We haven't done enough crashing. Then we'll go to the cliff and do more crashing. I'm just coming here to show off all the versions and what they have. But this one handles this car in general handles very nicely. It does seem a bit stiff though, because if you notice there, it was bouncing a lot. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or not, but oh, hold on. The front bumper is chrome now, or did it just kind of glitch inside of the car? No, the bumper is chrome. That's weird. Now it's normal again. Alright. Well, anyway, let's look at the last version, and then we'll go to Cliff and totally obliterate it. 1.6 ELI 4E horsepower front-wheel drive. Manual. One thing I like is that the factory colors come with the car. The rims are a different color. That's the only difference I see, though. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Cliff now. And totally wreck it. Alright, now that Cliff is loaded up, we can pull out a 1980 Honda Prelude. I clicked the wrong button. Just use the default one. Let's use a custom color this time. Let's use sort of a pinkish purple color. That's purple. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There's a little Prelude. Go! Oh yeah, this car is not made for this. And actually, you know, I think this purplish color doesn't look too bad on this car. Is it stuck? Or is it gonna fall down the cliff? There we go, it's gonna fall down the cliff. Do the lights actually break when they look like they're broken? They do. Cool. Smash. Poor car. Falling down the cliff. This really does test how well the car gets damaged. Because if there are any imperfections in the J-beam, it'll show. Seems to be doing what I would expect. Maybe a little bit of funkiness on the wheel wells. Yeah, maybe just a bit of funkiness down here, and maybe a bit on the back end too. I froze physics with J in case anybody was wondering how I did that. I'm just watching it fall down the cliff. You can see the engine. That rear suspension really doesn't look too happy. Well, nothing looks very good when you throw it down a cliff. It's ruined. And that looks pretty decent, actually. The way it deforms. Well, maybe a bit of funkiness on the door. That's the only thing I might that might need some tweaking. Maybe on the door and on the back end. Other than that, it seems to do a nice job. Look at the engine. Yeah. So that is the 1980 Honda Prelude, and I am stuck. So until next time, this is Joey. I'll see ya.